live. Welcome everyone. Just finishing the final little bits of setup here. And yeah, there we go. So I'm looking forward to having some fun. I hope everyone's doing well. And if you're watching this on catch up, then I hope you have some mustard with it. Boom, boom. Okay, that's a really bad pun. So there we go. Let's have a look. Set this up. Oh, I got one thumbs up already. Thank you very much. Let's have a look here. Setting all this up. Hit refresh on that button. Bingo, bango, I can reach out. Warehouse Mouse Workshop. My man, how are you, buddy? Dude, that's super awesome that you popped in. Well, I'm a lot better than I was earlier this week, and I'll get into that a little bit later. But yeah, I'm definitely much better, bud. So thank you. How are you? How are you doing? Really curious, making sure everyone else is doing okay. Low, low, low. Rob, how are you, my man? Got everything here that I think I need. I'm just pulling out some other little tidbits, whatever you want to call them. So, try not to give away any secrets behind the scenes. Well, because that's how I am, you know. So, there we go. Good, Todd. Just on a lunch, looking forward to the week. Oh, man, yeah. The weekend is, well, I don't know what your plans are, but I know for me it's going to be chaotic. My wife is going away tonight after school, so she'll come home briefly, then she'll go away, and then at some point tomorrow, whatever, she'll be home. That's good because I have a ton of stuff that I'm going to have to actually send out this weekend, and, well, she's my courier service, so there you go. Found a use for her. And that's really good, Rob. So, yeah, so I got a plethora of stuff going on here. You guys are probably wondering why I got my AceBullion box out. It's not just because, well, I like it, but I do. I gotta really thank my good friend for that. But it's because essentially I have a big box, which you can't really see. You can see the box. I got a big box there that I'm looking forward to showing off everyone. And then, well, I'm going to have to ship all those things out. So that's going to be exciting news. Anyway, so it should be some fun. It should be a lot of giggles. Whoops, I'm almost showing stuff I shouldn't. But I put that off to the side. So, yeah, there you go. As I said, a lot of stuff going on, a lot happening. And I'm just super excited, really am. I'm actually really proud of the Precious Metal Forum at the moment. It seems like most of the gifts have actually started going out, or people have actually received them. Now, we're still in November, so they're going to have to hold on to them for, well, just another month, really, but there you go. Looking forward to definitely next week, Thanksgiving. That's going to be a lot of fun. And, yeah, I can't wait. So it's just a real nice day to give thanks, to enjoy, your family, and just be really grateful for what you have. That's what Thanksgiving's all about. And then, of course, there's, the pumpkin pies and, yeah, all sorts of stuff. So, yeah, there you go. Gotta love it. So, got 5 people watching, and I'm super impressed, man. That's really, really cool. Oh no, I have 4. It's all right. I'm getting people bouncing in and out like a yo-yo. That's cool. It's all fine and well. I've only just started, so if you are still watching, and well, there's 4 of you guys, and so make sure you smash that thumbs up button, please. That does help. And you stop shaking it. You don't even know if it's fragile. Leave it alone. my victim, of course, and he knows who I am, of course, for the Secret Santa, is Short John Silver on the Precious Metal Forum. So he's going to be my victim for the whole Secret Santa, and I have a plethora of stuff lined up for him. So I hope he really does have a happy Merry Christmas with that. So I know what you're shaking. Jesus. The other thing will fall off. My goodness. Right. Let's go wait for a couple more people in before I start, popping open things and sharing stuff. Because I really am excited about, one thing in particular. In fact, that'll be the first thing I show because, well, it's mine. So there we go. Too late, absolutely. Oh man. So Warehouse Mouse says hi Rob6 or hey Rob6. So there you go. Right, so yeah, one of the first things that I really am looking forward to opening up and to sharing with you guys is it's in this box here, and I'll pull it out now. I said this box, it probably comes as no surprise to a lot of folks here. It was sent over by a friend of mine who created all of these. These are the custom boxes, as just like the one that you see right here. Obviously, they don't have AceBullion on it because that's my own. Although people can buy an AceBullion box, that's fine. You're allowed to buy an AceBullion box. Yeah, these were custom boxes that customers got to pick, design, and then we turned their kind of dreams and thoughts into reality through a lot of CAD and various other programs in order to do that. So I'll be showing them up, but the first one, as I said, I'm going to show off is my own personal one, and well, it's rather fun, I think. I haven't actually seen it because I haven't unwrapped any of these yet, so I'm going to see whether or not the quality is any good. Hopefully it meets up to scratch with this one here. I'm super pleased with that. It really is just a lovely piece of work. So let's move some stuff over. See if I get Durban in. I always like that. Love my Durban bells. And Kentucky Derby? No? Okay, move it on. This one, by the way, is a really rare one. It's gold. I think it's 9 karat gold or something. It's only plated, but it's a hyper rare one to find. So I do have one. And in fact, I'm probably going to be doing something with those, but I'm not going to tell you guys what that is yet. So let me move over my AceBullion box first because I want to get out the very first one, which is here. And you guys will notice straight away that the color is not black. And that's something that you guys can, if you do want to go ahead and order a custom box. I was wondering why my knife was getting stuck. There's a magnet there. Then you can have them in various colors as well. So they don't have to just be black. It is blue, yes. See? So it doesn't have to be black. It could be any sort of color, and that's absolutely fine. It's everyone's preference. Hello. Absolutely, my man. So, let's see here. What did I get? And why did I get it? Well, I'm pretty dang sure you guys are going to figure it out. If you couldn't already figure out the color scheme and what it might imply, then, well, you're not as big of a fan as I thought you were. The Simpsons. Now, don't let size fool you guys. Look at this. This is beautiful. It is... yeah, The Simpsons. And yeah, it has come out really well. Now, I did give him carte blanche as far as creativity wise. I said, look, he could have done it in a standard color. He could have done it in anything that he wanted to. And I said, just do me something special. I don't care what it is. Make it up. Have fun. So the reason for that is I got a place to put my Simpsons. These are all the BU versions, which is going to lead me on to another conversation. And look at those. Bingo, bango. So those are the first ones. And, I was smart enough, and I kind of assumed as much, and I bought a second tray. And the reason I bought a second tray was I was really worried that, they would come out with more. Because this is the Perth Mint we're talking about here. And as luck or as misfortune would have it, luck in my case, because I bought a second case, they have actually come out with a second set of coins. Now, the first one, let me move over the camera in a second here. Here we go. First, so we actually have, there's a silver proof limited to 3,000. Now, I have already ordered this, and that's on its way. And then here is the carded version. Yeah, you guys can see the price up top here. Stupidly expensive. Again, I'm not quite sure. What's the mintage here? 2,500 carded. So actually, I got that from my collectible, so I'm pretty happy about that. This one here, 3,000 is a high proof, really expensive, as I said. You can see down here, it cost me a lot. Now, I ordered this one a while ago, and, well, I had to order some more stuff there, so you can see there, cost me nearly, because I had to spend over 300 Australian dollars, which was insane. But, yeah, there you go. Let's see here, what am I missing? Quartzy, how are you, my man? Yes, dude, thank you. I was gonna get to that as well. Yeah, 1,700, man. It's insane. I'm definitely on the way to hitting 2,000. I doubt I'm gonna do that before, the end of this year. But it's Sod's Law, right? So thank you though, man. Respect, love, and everything. So I was right in picking the fact that getting a second set here. Now, I showed you the carded version, but there is a BU version, and the Silver Trader is going to be having that new coin in very soon. So just keep your eyes out, obviously. When they're available, he'll be listing them on his website, and of course, I'll be doing a coin review on them, as always. But there we go. There's my Simpsons one. Oh man, so do I do. But I don't do a lot of these live streams. I don't tend to do that kind of stuff, and I know that is a real big thing. So a lot of people do like that. I kind of feel like I'm on a radio station. So there we go. Reg, how are you, my man? Super awesome to see you, buddy. You just missed it, but you could probably catch up here. I just showed off. Of course, I got a brand new Simpsons case, but there's more. And see, that's a line from my good buddy, Neodymium Magnets. Be careful, folks. So that's my own personal bit here, which can sit quite happily wherever the heck I like it. Look how thin that is. It really is awesome. It is just superb. I love it. Now, I have a collection here of, these are essentially members boxes. Look at this, members boxes. And that's all right, buddy, don't worry. So something that's like really cool, and I'm gonna have to open them. I'm gonna have to inspect them because I need to know where they're going, whose are whose, and again, these are the customers. I say customers, the members on here, because I'm not getting anything from this. They're gonna pay the actual postage as well, but they picked out their designs. Those designs basically have been transferred over, and hopefully we're going to make their dreams come true, because some of these boxes, well, people have been looking around for ages for them and couldn't find them. So, well, we came up with a solution which met what they wanted. Now, if you want a box, it could be any kind of box that you want. If we could possibly make it, then we'll make it. Get over on the Precious Metal Forum, have a look, put a request in, and we'll do everything in our power to do so. Oh, you better, man. Yeah. I don't know where it's going, but because who did you get, Reg, anyway? I'm curious to know, who did you get? Because I ended up with Short John Silver. You did not get her. Did you really? You got the cat's mom? And by the way, oh, dude. By the way, your suggestion of, you know what, you kind of suggested to me. I don't know how to put it without her knowing what I'm talking about. I've just gone ahead and done it. I'll fill you in later what it is, so don't worry. But holy cow! So let's have a look here. Let's move these over and open these up one by one, and we'll see. Obviously, I need to be careful. These are not mine. I'm gonna try to keep this bubble wrap because, quite frankly, it saves me having to use my own bubble wrap, which means, well, less of an expense for me, really, because I'm not charging anyone packaging either. So there we go. In fact, I'll just put them all in here. Quite frankly, I could deal with it afterwards. Boom. I don't know which one this is, so let's find out. All right, okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus. Come apart. Is this? I don't know if that's the solid one. Is that? Yeah, it's a solid one. I think. 1 minute. No, it's not. Ah, there's just really strong magnets. Wowzers. Plus another 6. So these magnets really are like insanely strong. I just pinch myself again. Now this is for, I believe, the Chi Wang design, and it was taken. I'm trying to just let you guys see how close and detail this isn't painted. It's, you know, 2 different types of print. And it is insane. And in fact, there's room to still expand. So there's still magnets even at the bottom. He didn't have to go to that expense and put magnets at the bottom, but he always does. So that's amazing in itself, and just wowzers. These things here are, what are they? I'm just gonna have a look here on the forum quickly, because I'm on here already. Yeah, because I put a picture of this one on anyway. So yeah, it's basically 25 pounds plus 11 pounds for every additional tray. So there's a separate tray here. So this would have been 36 pounds. You know, at the time, I undercut everything. Speak to the designer and have him not. Have them include a notch. No, there is actually a thing here, bud. Right there. There is a notch. It's just that the bottom tray doesn't have a notch. It's always the lid that has a notch. So, because otherwise you're gonna just be slipping and missing it out. But yeah, it's I mean, to be fair, it is actually really easy. Once I knew I wasn't breaking something, that's fine. So I'm just gonna slide this over because they're meant to be really tight. So there we go. But I mean, that's something you could obviously incorporate as well, as you could put a second notch in for another tray. I don't know how that would actually feel, but there it is. So that's one of the 3 boxes remaining. Let's find out what else we got here. Here's another one. Oh, I could already tell you, we know what this one's going to be. Again, I think it's the same one. Although, I'll give you a little heads up. One of them is not the same. It may appear to be the same, but it's not. And this one is taped up really tight up top. So I'm going to have to do this a bit off camera, I'm afraid. There you go there. Because he got it right on the fold, so I don't want to, obviously, interfere with it. That should work, I hope. There we go. Yeah, okay. So here's the second one. So, yeah, so this one here is the same design. Again, you just have to be careful. There we go. And it's lovely and finished. I mean, it really is just lovely and finished. So there's kind of like a little knock here, not to get your fingers trapped with these magnets, but there we go. The lid's obviously much easier, but so those two are the same. 2 of those boxes there. Absolutely beautiful, both of these. I love the consistency. And then we have a third one, but this one I think is going to be special. Why is it special? Well, you're going to find out in a second. Because those are for the 1 ounce, I think proof versions or whatever. They have a slightly bigger capsule size, and I'll show you what I mean in a second than anything else, because apparently no other box really fits them. So everything had to be redesigned and worked around it. Whereas this one here, so you guys can see this, I hope, it's much smaller. Now there's a reason for that as well. And it's not because obviously it's a tray short, which it is, but this one is special. It's also, by the way, as you can see here, or if I put it in the corner here, let's do that so you can see that on all sides. You can see it's also bigger. And this one, so why this one? Well, the collector is also collecting the half ounce, one of, the collectors here is collecting the half ounce versions. So specifically wanted a box made up just for the half ounce. Now, note that there's no more because there's, it was deliberate, knowing that there's only going to be the 12 here in the coin series. So this box was chosen to have just the 12, and that was it. So that's that one. There we go. Again, beautiful in my opinion. What's your thoughts? Besides the notch, and that will be feedback I will feed to them. What are your thoughts so far, guys? And girls, in case there are any around, just checking. We are talking about coins, so, it's sometimes odd. They're great. Cool. All right, this one here, I don't want to give it away, but it's a big, chunky one here. Very innovative. Oh, cheers, Nick. And welcome in, man. I didn't see you. Right, so this one, this is going off to one of our famous Scotsmen. Yeah, Andrew Cooper. I'm surprised he's not on right now. I haven't seen his funny remarks. So I doubt he's on yet. Nick saying hi to everyone. I love it now. Yeah, join in the fun, Nick. I mean, honestly, guys, chatting away. Believe it or not, it actually helps out with the, dare I say, rubbish YouTube algorithm. And that's me using polite language. So it does help me out, I guess, with everything. So chat away. Even if it's something silly, I don't care. Make a face, do whatever. Now, I'm going to take off this top because I don't want to show you guys what the top is yet. Now, Mr. Cooper has asked for a number of boxes here. So, he has 1, 2, put these in order here, 3, 4, and 5. So there we go. Pretty sure he said 5, and I didn't order myself a second one. Let me just double check, because I want to verify it, because it's always important. So otherwise, one of those might have been for me. But, well, I'll do that afterwards. But anyway, here's what his design was. Dun, 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 dun. So, he sent in a photograph which was rather interesting, rather fun to muck around with. And this is what he wanted. And he wanted a box where he can just keep stacking and stacking and stacking. And guess what? You can actually keep stacking. So, hypothetically, if I remove my ace card from mine, okay, his box should be identical to this one. Are you ready? I say should be. I'm not quite sure if we've picked the same. Oh no, he has a different size. Sorry. That was it. I knew there was something wrong. Yeah, he has a slightly different size than I do. That was it. So we picked a bigger diameter so that could fit. Here's one of the recent coins. So we could just fit it in with ease. But yeah. So that has been made up. So he's going to get this. Yeah, this is, I mean, the one that I have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, times 4. Oh, I have no idea now. Hold on. How many do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 8 times 4 is 32. So that's a kilo there. And he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 8. So he has, this is over a kilo's worth, once full of silver. So, because it'll be 35 ounces that would go in here. Oh, wait, on, is it? Yeah, it is 40. Jesus. Yeah, there you go. I'm losing the will to live. Yeah, so, yeah, 8, 5, 40. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't do math at the moment. I am horrible today. So these are the boxes that finally came, including this one, my Simpsons. I say finally. To be fair, the turnaround's only a couple of weeks. And you gotta love that. And the fact that I'm going to be shipping these off now to customers, or the people who order them, that's going to speak volumes anyway. And you know, if there's something that you do want, you want a design, don't be shy. Post it on the forum, and we'll try to make those dreams come true. The prices are pretty clear. It's 25 pounds for the lid and a tray, and then if you want additional trays, they're 11 pounds. And then on top of that, there's obviously the posting to yourself. So there we go. So hopefully Mr. Cooper is going to enjoy that. Yeah, I'm digging that actually. I think that's really, really cool. And he has room to expand. And look at this. He's even gone to the expense of putting on 41 millimeters. I don't know if mine actually has it. Does mine say something on it? Oh, mine doesn't. How rude. I knew it was different. Oh well. So, those are all of those. Again, I love the Simpson one. I'm pleased I bought that second tray. I just, you had that gut feeling that something was right. In fact, I'm actually going to be going for either a Chronos one next, having a special Chronos one made up, or perhaps, oh, I don't know. I got a few series that I'm collecting. I'm not quite sure which one I want yet, but I'll let you know. Or I'll just buy a couple more AceBullion boxes, because quite frankly, I enjoy those. But I do enjoy having something silly like this. Especially because I can, I can put it on display, and it's not going to move like that. And that's really cool. Absolutely, man. Rob, at any point, but just, post it on the forum, and you're more than happy to. It's no biggie. Because, yeah, I'm paying for the shipping to come to me. And then, of course, you're paying the shipping that goes to you. So there you go. So, and the reason I say I'm paying for the shipping is because I'm buying stuff as well. You want to get a quarantine box? Yeah, I know you said that, man. But what you need to do is you need to kind of have some kind of symbol or design that you want. And if you take a look, I mean, these were really hard because the pictures that we took and it came off of the web and everything else, it actually had wood grain. So we had to go and find this image. And then this image here was actually crystal clear. So we were able to take that. Well, find your biohazard one and we'll do it. Cheers, Nick, man. See, I can't take credit for the quality. It's only the help in designing and to make sure that we get crisp images. If you take a look really closely, I'm gonna try to really get the imperfections because I want, everything's not perfect, right? So when you're printing in 3D printing, you're going back and forth. Now, the first layer here is done in white, and you can just see where the extruder passes by. That's okay. It adds to the charm. And you can feel the ridge. It's an actual difference there. A drop off. It's really lovely. And you know what? It makes a change as well. I mean, if if there was a black and white image or something that you wanted, no problem. If you wanted the box in, let's say, I don't know, yellow, brown, I don't know about brown, yellow, blue, green, let's say you're a motorcycle fan, you wanted, I don't know, your Kawasaki Ninja to be on the top there, something to kind of throw people off. Yeah, no problem. We could do that. Also, it's not just coin ones. We're doing bars. In fact, my kilo bars are going to have a special box made up just for the kilo bars. Pink is an option. Not a problem. We can do pink. We could do mellow yellow. We could do pink. We could do all sorts of stuff. So these have to go, I'm afraid, because these are going to be going off to some very special people. No doubt they're going to be over the moon and excited. I'm still excited about my AceBullion one. I wasn't sure how this would ever come out, and to also get my registered trademark logo there as well was insane. And yes, my mistake. I didn't put a dot there, so it was funny. It just happened. It was my mistake. So cool. So those are those. Let's put those away for now because I don't need those out. Right. On with the show with some stuff. There is and isn't. It's if you go on the Precious Metal Forum, onto the for sale section, and then click other, there's a continual thread which is called custom group order boxes. Now, this is the one, hold on a sec. So I'll show you. Bum. This is the image we got. And then, I was just us zooming in. This is something else that we're trying to work on. We can't get this image yet, but we are working on it. And pretty much, oh yeah, so Trumar here was the one, I think he had the half ounce ones. So yeah, so there we go. And of course you can see all sorts of stuff. So just put in a request. I tell everyone what to do. Where, go back to page 1, where things are. If there's any kind of pictures or updates, you can see what I mean about like the photo there. Then, you know, I show them off. So when the boxes were first done, before, there you go, this is us working in the designs. When the boxes were first done, we had some really cool images that I was able to actually put out and to let everyone know what was going on and how everything was developing, which is really super awesome. So yeah, really cool. So moving on, I had just recently featured a Lord of the Rings coin, only to realize that as I featured it, another coin has come out. My God, it's the third coin. And yes, the Silver Trader is having them. I still haven't watched the movie. I better watch it in time. Although I think by the time I watch it, we might be on number 8. I really don't know. But I think there's something perhaps along the lines of, I think 6 or 7, I think is what they're aiming for. I'm not quite sure. Just also to show off as well. These are coins I still have to pay for from the Silver Trader. I decided that I was definitely going to buy Shrek because I sent him the other stuff back. I couldn't help but not have the brand new Britannia. Of course, I fell in love with this little design here again with the lock and key. It's just amazing. The Desert Scorpion, yeah, I can live with that. I'm still not happy about it. I still am really annoyed about these machine marks, which aren't showing up here on this. And of course, I wasn't aware, but I am collecting the Pirate of the Caribbean set, so I might as well carry on, right? There we have it. So those are the updates in the silver front. Apart from, oh yeah, I'll do my coin review for this one over the weekend, but I have to tell you as well, I got a rather special parcel here today from the Silver Trader that I cannot wait to show you guys. So keep your eyes peeled. This is going to be out on Monday, this video. And I was really careful not to give away any of those details or to let anyone know what is happening with that. So there we go. Let's see that. Where's Miss Victoria Roman Carter and everyone else? My goodness. It's rather desolate. I know, well, it's not a tease as so much as a preview. I don't want to copy others, mimic others, and say, take a vote on which coin you want me to review. We all know that's Backyard Bullion's channel. I'm not going to mess with that. I don't do auctions because, well, that's like Joe Durbin and, a lot of people in the States do those kind of things. I don't mess around with that. However, saying about the auction-y type thing, and I'm not going to do it, I am seriously open to offers on this massive book of banknotes. Now, the first one does have, well, you can see here, I got Year of the Pig, Year of the Mouse. Those are silver certificates, or silver, they're actually bullion. See here, because they're still covered into a film. And it's, they're crazy insane. They're 5 grams, 4/9 fine silver. So the They are crazy insane. Um, I never finished off the collection because I didn't see any more, but there we go. Got all the old, I said, old banknotes here from England, and they vary, so they start moving up in age. You can see there in different denominations. So from the armed forces, which is British Armed Forces here. Again, even 50 new pence. We got some silver bonds. That was from gold's. Oh God, it's been ages now. But yeah, over in Germany, some Austrian stuff, Canadian stuff. We all know that. Lots of American, blue certificates or silver certificates, shall I say, because that's what they are. A ton of silver certificates. And I know that these things sell. So got some red certificates here, which are just red. I don't understand what the difference is. Red to silver. Absolutely not, man. Gold certificates here. I got a $10 and a $20 gold certificate. Well, yeah, the $10 one is UK value, something stupid like it's about 110 or something like that pounds. The 20 is even rarer. I wasn't able to get a hold of one of the 50s, I think it is, a 50. But yeah, $10 blue certificate, and then I got some sequential $2 bills here. Lots of other things that go around the world as well. I'm open, honestly, to either a trade or a genuine offer because realistically, these things here are. I wouldn't know where to put a price. If I put a price on it, I think it would be out of people's reach. If I did it as a trade, that perhaps that might just be better because I don't mind receiving junk silver, meaning like, milky, silver and stuff. But in the early days, I've got a lot of inspirations like from the Wolves here and things like that. And I mean, these are just really beautiful notes. And some of them you think, Jesus, because you can see the collapse of the economies in some of them. And they're just really crazy and insane, but really intricate, really beautiful, really detailed. Like Venezuelan, 2, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. Can you imagine your, let's say, $2 or two whatever bill suddenly being, having a denomination really at 20,000 and that $2 is useless? I mean, it's crazy. It's insane. But yeah, this whole album is, oh God, I started collecting these back in, had to be like early 20 teens, something like that. And I kind of just built up at the time. I mean, I don't remember how much I paid for the $20 gold certificate. Because here in the UK, I mean, they're extortionate anyway. So no doubt I overpaid back then. I don't even know what the value is on those anymore. So, but on a realistic basis, yeah, these are all 100% and they're up for grabs. So if anyone does want one, let me know, please, because, well, I say one, I want to get rid of the whole album. So, because it's just sitting now gathering dust. I've stopped collecting these. And I'm also going to be getting rid of at some point very soon a load of my collectible 50p's and £5 coins and all that, because I'm just trying to focus primarily for me on the pouring side. So, my kids grabbed stuff they wanted. They didn't want this. Don't know why, but there you go. It's their choice. Yeah. So there's a lot there. I'm trying to go back to, because I know the two most valuable ones, or at least I think the two most valuable ones are these, the 10 and 20. And the problem with the 10 and 20s are, and I'll point this out, is the 10 has a slight nick here in the corner, and the 20's been folded over at one point. Yeah, no worries, man. I did originally post them on the forum, but that was in its infancy kind of stage. But yeah, perhaps I'll stick these back up on there, Reg, and see what people have to say and think about it, because I mean they really are just, they're beautiful overall. You know, and value wise, as I said, I don't really have a clue. I mean, some of these old $1 ones, I'm looking here trying to work it out. Hold on, let me move this over. You can see here the difference in the type of notes. They're totally different. Sublime Mad Dog. Whoop, whoop. He's in the house. There you go, brother. How you doing? But yeah, so gonna get rid of that whole collection. It's gonna go. And I can't wait, really. I mean, it's just taking up room. It's taking up space, and it's something that, quite frankly, I don't really need. So there we go. Let's pop these babies out. Let some people see them. Busy at work. Oh dear. Was that read? The market for over here would have sold in no time. Well, yeah, dude. I'm happy to ship it. Anyone that's got a package from me. I mean, I've shipped kilo bars over to the States, back home without a problem. I've shipped stuff to Canada without any problems. So nothing that I've shipped has ever actually encountered problems, because one, I know how to fill in the customs declaration form. Two, I know what service I need to use in order to ship stuff safely, and make sure that things aren't, money laundering, and not anti-money laundering, but yeah, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's not an issue. I mean, I said I'd happily trade that for silver. I'd happily trade it or sell it as cash, bank transfer, PayPal, whatever it may be. I don't care. The whole crypto thing, I'm still just playing with it. It's made me a tiny bit of profit, and well, I say tiny. It's made me 50% profit. So I took out the profit instead of reinvesting, because I noticed the market's slumping again, and I'll wait and see, because I might reinvest into that. So we'll see. Oh yeah, absolutely. See, and there you go. And it arrived safe. It arrived, unscratched, unscathed. Packaging is key when you're shipping stuff abroad. I mean, you can't just stick something in an envelope and say, there you go. It just doesn't work. Yep, that's what I've been doing, man. Buying the dips, waiting. Now, just my only little short crypto talk is the Shibu, whatever stuff. Luckily, I bought in a tiny amount when it was at the high 30s, put more in it when it hit just below 30, and then took it all back out when it came to over 40 again. So yeah, I did really well there. So I'm pleased with myself, and now I think it's back down into like the mid 30s. So yeah, so that is what I have at the moment. Let's see here. I know people don't have, and some people do want occasionally, a couple things. Sometimes people want an AceBullion sticker. Oh yeah, I got a few here. And of course I got AceBullion buttons. Well, pins, bound. I don't know what you want them. Whatever. if anyone does want one, shout out. Um, you know, I'll just try to work on the postage with you, and we'll get something sorted. But if you buy something, I usually throw one in for free anyway. So is it you haven't gotten into crypto? Let's see here. You haven't gotten into crypto. Not worth the risk. My disability, finding my investment and myself cut off from funding. Yeah, see, that's kind of one of my fears as well, which is why I only took a small amount at first, and I've been doing it for a while now. And I still don't think, by any stretch of the imagination, I'm good. I haven't lost anything yet, knock on wood here, okay? But, it's like, how much could I actually afford to lose? So, and that's what I kind of base it on. It's like, well, what would I do with that? Nothing. I'd probably just waste it on something stupid. So maybe I'll put in 20 quid, or $20, for US wise, whatever. And there you go. You have it. And then you could move it about. So I'm not trying to promote to you guys any of what I'm using for crypto. There's a lot of stuff that I really don't know about. There's mining, there's all sorts of this weird, wonderful loveliness of stuff, and I really don't have a clue how to do the majority of that. And yeah, it's really interesting. But I'd love to know if anyone does have experience, because that would be interesting. Oh, yeah. Yep. That's kind of how it is. It's all rubbish. I mean, yeah, that's how it is, dude. Do you guys like that color scheme, by the way? It's a lovely blue with the classic yellow. What do you guys think of this? I'm actually curious. I wasn't really sure about, this format. I was thinking maybe backwards, but I think I actually like this. Yeah, well, it's the same over here, man. So, yeah. What do you guys think of this color scheme? I'm curious. Cheers, Rob. It is something different, I think. Now, just in case anyone doesn't know, you can't leave these in, like, let's say, I don't know, your car. In the middle of summer, it's like any kind of plastic, it will start to melt. So you got to be careful. Don't ever expose these to extremes, period. I figured I'd say that just to kind of cover myself, but it's one of those things that you can't do. So you can't leave it out. I'd avoid having them sat in front of a window where sunlight can beam on them, because I don't know. I'm thinking the worst case here, it might start to bow. I really don't know. But I mean, these are just, I'm actually really, really pleased about this. I think that my friend over in France, who he also does lost wax casting, by the way, or he did do, but he did it for dentistry. So he worked with gold, gold teeth and that kind of stuff. And I just think, wow, that's insane. It really is. What's that? My Durban bell. Stick in the middle. Missing my Durbans. Oh, by the way, I got to speak with Jeep and John this morning. That was really nice. First thing in the morning. And yeah, he seems to be doing okay. So that's something that I look forward to. Hopefully we'll see more of him very soon. because, I hope he'll be able to start live streaming back to his normal schedule and getting things done. Really, how god awful is that pufferfish? I mean, I still got it, but really, you can see why I have it though. The Fraser's dolphin, I got my shark there, pufferfish, turtle, spinner dolphin, seahorse, another seahorse, another seahorse. Yeah. Aquatic section, man. And then we got the Wiseman. That's what I like. I like the Wiseman. Yeah. 3.14659. This is my. I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that, man. Not doing it at all. Galileo and all sorts. I'm not sure if those are a proper investment at all, the Galileo things, but I like them because of what they are and what they mean. So it's something that's just pretty dang cool, in my opinion. And yeah, kind of dig them a bit. Speaking of gold, seriously, you need to get yourself a furnace so that you can refine. Oh, buddy, where do I even begin? You don't need a furnace. You probably just need to get an oxyacetylene torch and a couple of what you call them? Fire bricks. But more importantly, if you want it to be pure, then you need to really be going down the actual refining method. I do have a separate group. I've had that group set up for years because I've helped people out with refining, including backyard scrapping, before he even begun to do that. Backyard scrapping used to, he was a complete novice and didn't know anything about why things were black and, whatever. But in order to refine something and to get it pure, you need to use things like nitric acid and hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, really nasty, horrible stuff. And I'm not gonna, I'm not giving that kind of information out over the web. I mean, there's special groups or people that do them, like Shreet Tips, SREETIPS or whatever. I don't like his methods. I think he uses significantly way too much chemicals for what he does. But you know what? He's happy doing it, and so be it. You can't argue with the end results, I guess. MBB LLC. Never heard of him or her. You put his. Never heard of him, but you just you got to be super careful with that stuff, dude. I mean, it is nasty, nasty, nasty. Every year when I do a batch of it, I have at least 2 other people with me helping out, because if something goes wrong, then we all need to know what we're doing. So we have things in place like a huge bucket, which is I can't tell you that it's like a 50-liter drum bucket of just bicarbonate, really thick bicarbonate mixture. And basically you can just plaster it on if you need to. Cool. I'll check that out. But yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we do. I mean, I just actually had to get rid of on one of my safety checks a set of gloves that I was using, which are these big long chemical gloves that go to about your elbow. And that was primarily because, well, there was a tiny pinhole in it. And if you got stuck with that, my God, it'd be really, really nasty, really bad, really quick. Because that pinprick can, really go through. Um, we don't do anything with cyanide, obviously. That's something that is really nasty. Avoid that at all, cost. And then, of course, I mean, there's other methods which are just horrific. I mean, yeah, just know what you're doing. It's one thing watching a video on YouTube and they could tell you anything, but unless you're actually doing it, nope. You got to really be careful, guys. So, well, that's it for the boxes that I wanted to show everyone. I'm really pleased that I got my box here. I got my Simpson box with my Ace box. I'm kind of sad that there's been no Durbins that have come through. Don't know what's happening with them, where they've been. Mr. Durbin, nah. I was even on his auction a couple of weeks ago as well, and I bought some things. So hopefully, see, I know that Mrs. Durbin is apparently putting together a silly little treat for me. And I'll tell you what, I can't remember, guys, what I even bought from that auction. That's how bad it is. Oh, there are ways to refine using proper collector's metals and flux recipes combined with copulation results in mostly pure. If you're talking about taking, let's say, AG and putting it with AU, you still need to chemically extract the AG from that. Now, if you're trying to get from the AG to recover the AG, you need to then use Cu to extract the AG. You're left with Cu. So in that case, you're going to need something like iron but trust me, man, there is a whole long thing. I can go through the periodic table left, right, and center. You can mix them together, and all you're going to do is lower the carat of gold. So if you mix in, you'll say silver with gold, then you're not going to get it. However, what you may find is like with the nuggets, and I wish I had them with me. You'll have the nugget. Nugget may contain some palladium, platinum, heck, even rhodium might be in the nugget. And it will most likely have silver, copper, iron, and so on. And you have to basically start filtering out things from the base, your lowest base metal, and then work your way up. But that's what we call precipitation. So you would do a drop to get the gold out, you'd maybe put some silver in, or sodium metabol SMB. Forget it, I can't say the word. And to get the silver out, you usually put like a copper wire, but then you still need to use electrolysis to, an electric cell to extract and purify those silvers into silver crystals. And there's people in the UK who actually do that. I've yet to buy from them the silver crystals, so that's perhaps something I might do next year, just to get some, see if it's actually pure. Honestly, I don't even bother with lead. I just get rid of it. So lead's something, it's not worth it to even muck around with. It's totally inert and wasted. It's not there's so many small traces of lead into any kind of nuggets. It's not worth it. So, but and bismuth is, again, such a small quantity. Again, it just disappears. But you have to know what you're doing. Get J.M. Hoke's book. that is an ideal book. It's rather expensive. It's been used for centuries, so it's the exact method to do it. Any other method will not yield the result. And you could talk to any refinery around the globe, and they're going to tell you the same thing. So it's still the same exact method that JM Hoax is using. See? There you go. At least he knows what he's talking about then. But I would guarantee you're missing out a lot of steps that I could tell you that I know, bud, you're not prepared to do. Um, you don't have the area to do it, and it's something you don't want to be doing in your household at all. So honestly, one breath can kill you. It's not something you want to be messing with, and I'm not kidding. And that stuff will stay in your house. So yeah, just be careful. So on that bombshell phone, I mean, I really wanted, and I was hoping that other people were going to be popping in. It's been a rather chatty, but kind of a dim, amount of people that have been in. I'm kind of sad about that today. Perhaps everyone's off getting ready for the weekend. I don't know. Because I was really hoping actually to do a couple of things to maybe give away some things, but there's not that many people in. So I'm sad about that. I'm just reading that. Oh, I'm working on upgrades to be able to do things safe. Yeah, I know that. Oh, and yeah, just keep on accumulating, keep on piling it up, bud. At the end of the day, just know that it's going to cost you more money. This is my honest opinion here, and I highly recommend backyard scrapping. Get him to refine it. He takes a tiny percentage, but I'll tell you what, the cost to you with chemicals, with equipment, like safety equipment, your vials, your heat sources, everything. It's not worth it. Backyard scrapping will do it for you. Tell him AceBullion or John sent you, and he will do it. He honestly, he's upfront. He's honest. He only takes a small percentage, and he will refine that, put it into a nice little bead for you, and say, there it is. That's yours. Dude, I can't say enough. I mean, that's something that I highly recommend. So consider that. Consider that, please. So, with that, everyone, look, I'm sending out lots of love. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart. You guys all have been amazing. I'm just really, as I said, I'm really sad that some of the people haven't made it here. I would have thought that some would have. So, yeah. But, well, good luck, Red. On cheers, Rob, man. Definitely, please be safe wherever you are. Don't rush in. You know how to get a hold of me, guys. And I look forward. These are going to be getting sent off this weekend. So if you are one of them who's not watching right now, that's bought one of these, I'll be sending you an email very soon and letting you know that, well, the video's been made. You haven't watched it, but ta-da. And I'll get these things sent off. So anyway, on that bombshell, I'll see you all later. Have a fantastic day wherever you are. Rock and roll. And, oh yeah, look forward to the video over the weekend. Cheers, everyone.